This is Daybreak Extra on Trust TV, coming to you live from our studio in the city of Abuja. So on this segment, we'll be talking to a skit maker. Now, skit making industry has become the fastest growing industry in Nigeria entertainment space. Nigerians are hard workers, but still a saying that goes, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Hence the need for people to relax their nerves after having a tough day. There was a time when, going to shows and buying tickets, for stand-up comedy was the trend, but not anymore as life it keeps advancing. But stand-up comedy shows are still a thing, but comedians have even made it better. They've made it better by quenching the thirst of Nigerians by creating comedy skits and sharing them on their social media accounts, so everyone, could have easy access to these videos at their own pace and convenience. Well, joining us on this segment to discuss content creation and dressing in the comedy industry is Ikechukwu Indimeli. He's a skit maker and his stage name is MC Nobotosombo. Welcome, MC Nobotosombo.
Thank you very much.
So how are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Okay, so talk to us about skit making. How's your journey been?
All right, talking about skit making and the journey, I would say that at a start, it won't be easy. It has not been easy at a start, but as time goes on, when you start seeing results, then you will begin to enjoy the skit making. Though there are many challenges you will face at the beginning. So let me say it has not been easy anyway. One of the things that keep us going is the vision and the passion for it.
Okay. So now there's actually something about this particular topic that I'm very, very interested in. In as much as there are lots of skit makers out there, aside from your content being because there's some skit makers who actually have a particular content. Some focus on politics, some focus on singing, some focus on it depends on them, on who the skit maker is. When it comes to dressing, a lot of skit makers actually have the way they actually dress, and that's like a form of identity for them as well, right? Tell us, what is this? How you dress when you're skit making?
Because
you look
this is not how I dress.
Okay, all right. But aside that, we've noticed that a lot of skit makers these days, they cross dress. They dress like women. You see men with full beards, and lanky bodies dressing like women. Does that make them look a lot more, or does that make them funnier than they should be? And just tell us generally what your idea, is about skit makers who cross dress.
All right. It is called costume. It is their own way of dressing. It is an identity. So that those that you will see some skit makers will be wearing particular dress. It doesn't matter if it is a female dress or male dress. So it is an identity that their fans used to recognize them. So, and I think you see a man dressing like a woman, I think it will make their skit more funnier.
Oh, so it makes it a lot more funnier.
Yes.
And there are situations where the ladies are the one, dressing as men. Adding a bit of beard. We know comedian like Taoma doing something like that.
Yeah, because she has to act, different characters.
Different role, yeah.
Okay, so it makes them a lot more funnier.
Yes, it makes them a lot more funnier.
So tell us about your own costume.
Okay, my own costume is like I would dress corporate, put on jacket, white shirt inside with red tie, and I think because the pattern of my own comedy is to expose 419, so I will look more serious. So that when I'm interacting with customers or somebody that I want to do, the person will take me serious without knowing that I want to scam the person.
That's a really great idea, or should I say, pattern for you to think of that. Obviously, you have a thought of bringing out message, even in your comedy. Why that particular point? At what point did you decide that this is the kind or the line that I want to take in the comedy industry?
Okay, though I didn't start the from the 419 comedy at when I started comedy. There's this business I was doing then. So someone came to my shop and trying to practice the same thing, like money exchange, like bring this one, give me this one, take this one. So when the person left, I started imagining that this thing can be converted to skit. So that is when I started shooting that particular content. And when I posted it, it has a lot of engagement. So I said, wow, this since this one has a lot of engagement, let me focus on it. So I focus on it. I think by now it's going viral and people has known me with it.
I think it's because people can relate to it. You know, there's been a lot of scam stories all over Nigeria and the world at large. So more on this cross dressing out, should I say costume, that you comedians, skit makers are doing. Would you say that the society has embraced it? Do you think people like it?
Yes, people like it. Like I think it depends on individual choice. I think I would say that their fans love it. There's this skit maker. There was a time he didn't wear that particular female dress to art. In the comment section, people were asking, why didn't you dress like this? Why didn't you dress like that? So they are craving for it. I think there's an acceptance. There's an acceptance.
Yeah, but some would actually say that, you know, these skit makers, you know, because some of them, besides just dressing like women, there's some who dress like women and act like men while dressed like women. And there's some who dress like women and act like women, right? Yeah. Some would actually say they're trying to push an agenda, you know, making people feel like it's okay to dress, for men to dress like women.
No, I don't think that they are trying to tell people that it is okay for man to dress like woman, but I think maybe it's their own way. Let me not just conclude that they are trying to tell women that they can dress like men or men dressing like women, but I think it is their own craft and they are trying to promote themselves.
Okay, so would you now say that skit making has taken over stand-up comedy? Because even when you go to stand-up comedies, you know, comedy shows, you have, you know, skit makers acting on stage rather than just, you know, making people laugh.
You know, one thing in life is that if you don't innovate, you will evaporate. And if you are not updated, you will be outdated. And if you are not current, you will not be correct. So you must move with the trending. I've been doing stand-up comedy also, but I've not been recognized. When I started skit making, then I gained recognition. So I think skit making now is taking over stand-up comedy, because you can stay at the comfort of your home, and if you have data, you can laugh, watch different skits. Before, there's nothing like that. You have to wait till the organized comedy show, you pay, you buy ticket for you to attend. I think skit making is taking over for now.
You're actually the first comedian to actually say that, because most comedians who come around, when we ask, they say no, it's not taking over. You know, it's an industry on its own and
like
everything.
And it's large. Everyone can fit in.
Exactly.
And even though the point is, we know that no one is trying to take on that this one is bigger than this and all that, but when the world is evolving, there are things that definitely changes. Now people don't have that time to go for comedy shows as much as it used to be.
And all thanks to the internet as well, you know, because even if you had skits, without the internet, you won't be able to push and reach, you know, all these people.
You know, and way back then, when you talk about the stand-up comedy, just like you mentioned, he said it took a while. Even in stand-up, like you weren't recognized because there were already the top guns there,
like them Alibaba,
exactly, Basket Mouths and the rest. So the up and coming were not easily recognized. But then when you use social media, it's really a good way.
Very well. The social media is the largest market now, and you don't need to. Before you will follow all your senior colleagues answering them, boss. In fact, you will go to their house, do housework for them. But now with social media, if they don't innovate or join the current movement, even the younger ones will come and overtake them through skit making.
All right, I've actually asked this question and people don't seem to want to talk about it. But how do skit makers make their monies?
Okay.
Aside maybe posting on YouTube, you know, that's
The YouTube monetary policy.
Yeah,
Monetization.
monetizing their pages. Besides that, how else do they make money?
Okay, apart from monetization, because that is the major way of making money.
Okay.
It's another major way of making money, monetization. Another way is that a brand can invite you, like real estate. They can invite you to be their ambassador. So, and you charge them for it. They will put your face on their billboard because you are known. So, and if people that trust you, you know, if this guy is the ambassador to this real estate, they will be trusted. So some companies can also invite you, negotiate business with them. You can also run adverts for businesses. That is another way of making money. You can also run adverts for businesses, and also there's a lot of favor attached to it because you're an entertainer. People are craving to see you. Sometimes your fans can even gift you. Your fan can send you money, send you in.
So all the monies that we used to see fans send all these recently famous people
Cars
is actually true?
and all that.
Yes,
is it true?
Yes, it's true.
The money cakes and all that, and
yes,
cars.
Yes, the truth is that nobody wants to give to a poor man. If you're a poor man and you are acting like a poor man, nobody will dash you money. But big men, when you act like big men, or when they think you have, that's when they will like to invest in you.
But I feel like fans are those ones that love you no matter what.
Exactly. Isn't that how it's supposed to be?
It's
but
all about your
Nigeria,
craft
then.
and, you know, yeah.
Yeah, they love you, but I said there are some that would like to appreciate your career. They want to appreciate your craft.
Okay, let's have your final words, you know, especially for the up-and-coming skit makers, because there are lots of them out there who are not even funny.
Okay, the upcoming. Okay, the upcoming skit makers. My word for them is that number one, becoming a skit maker, for you to be known, there's a lot of challenges. Number one thing you need to do is that you must work with like-minded people. Like-mind. Because if you work with people that don't have the same vision with you, they will kill your career. So try to gather people that have like-mind. Apart from that, there are some little skills you need to know. Number one is video editing. Because when you shoot your video and you leave it in the hand of someone to edit for you, you will be frustrated. So you have to learn video editing by yourself. Then you edit your video, you can post anytime without any excuses.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Nobo Tusombo, for those of you who are asking what kind of name is that, you know, it actually means nobody to somebody, okay? Nobody to somebody. Thank you so
transition.
much. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for, you know, spending time with us this beautiful morning and speaking to us on this particular issue.
Right. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll take a breather. When we return, we'll have a little bit of entertainment gist, and we're going to start with a sad one, by the way, before we wrap up the show. Stick around.
That's great. It's good to see you.
Welcome back to Daybreak Extra, and now we'll head on to the entertainment segment, and we'll start, like Hussein said, with a very sad one of AKA, the South African rapper who just died. You know, he was gunned down in Florida. I think they said last night. Last night, that was February 10, and it was a very sad situation. He died with one of his friends, and I think they said his bodyguard was shot.
Oh.
It was a true. I woke up to this sad news.
Really, really sad indeed.
Yes.
You know, you see, you know, so much talent go just like that. I actually thought this happens, you know, just in America. You know,
Yeah,
yes, it
well,
happened to him in
currently
America, but then he's South African. So, what did he do? Do you understand? Who would have, you know, this kind of revenge mission on him? Because I actually saw the videos, and, you know, he was with 5 of his friends and they were having fun. But, you know, he was posting, you know, everywhere they were going to. So it was easy to actually target him. Do you understand? True. Yeah, he posted everywhere they went to, where they went to eat, you know where the place is, the barber shop they went to. He went for pedicure, manicure, you know, and, you know, a whole bunch of, and he was shot there.
But now this is why they always say that you should always be careful by, you know, displaying your location at the exact time.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of
pictures.
famous people would actually say, you know, oh, I want my fans to know what's happening in real time. Do you get? Unlike us, when we post, is after 1 week or a few days that we post where we go to.
True.
Do you understand?
Now,
they want their fans to be updated.
Netizens are already speculating that it could be a, you know, rivalry. You know, most of these musicians, how they are.
We talked about rap music,
and we're talking about rap music. And when you're talking about rap music, AKA, should I say, what's his name? Kiana. I think Kiana Jared has always been this legend. He's amazing. He's one of the top rappers in Africa in general. So he's someone that, honestly, I would say has taken African rap to another level. Of course, along with Sarkodie and our Nigerian rappers. So it's really a sad situation, honestly. And another sad story also would be Funke Akindele losing her mom as well.
Really, really
yes,
sad.
she lost her mom. It was a sad situation, a really bad one. And away from a sad news,
stories.
yes, there's this political news that a lot of celebrities have been coming to, you know, give advices rather. Two-Face came with his saying that we shouldn't listen to people. Like, must someone come online to tell us that vote for this?
Yeah.
Yes, because he was tackling when P Square, that is Paul Okoye, you know, attacked AY for telling AY that AY is standing or sitting on fence without pointing the direction of what his fans should vote for. And Two-Face is saying no, it shouldn't be so. Also,
allow the citizens, you know, choose who they want to vote for.
Exactly. And also Kuleremi also came out and did a video on that. He said there's so much hate and it's bringing division. The point is,
in the industry.
Yes, the point is, I might not like what Husseina or who Husseina is voting for, but, you know, I also have my reasons. Husseina has her reasons, and you shouldn't impose your own you know, idea
and
or thoughts.
That way, even Reno Mercury has actually come out to say that, you know, forget the fact that these politicians come out to tell you to fight or to, you know, to slander one or each other's names. Behind it all, you know, they're friends.
Of course.
You know, they shake each other. You've seen videos of them fighting 1 minute and then, you know, hailing themselves the other minute. So do not kill yourselves over these politicians.
That's true. And lastly, there's this quick one of Angela Okore, where she came out and was saying that there is no way, that's the actress, that any of her junior colleagues should not come out and boast that they bought a house with the Nollywood, you know, payment, the money.
So
they
is she
make
trying to shake a table?
She shook the table.
Shaking. Has it fully shaken?
But what she said was,
is it fully shook?
But she said that if you have other means, come out and say, yes, I have other source of income.
But don't deceive people saying that, oh, it's just, you know, because we actually know how much these people earn, you know. All right, and like, you know, Nobo to Sombo actually just said sometimes you get more money from, you know, being ambassadors of, you know, certain brands.
So it's okay, just let your fans know where you're getting the money from.
All right, well, with that, we've come to the end of Daybreak Extra this beautiful morning. It was an interesting ride.
Indeed.
Yes, make it a date with us next week, Saturday, same time, same station. I'm Dasha and Husseina Usman. Have a fantastic weekend. And I am Sumaya Abubakar. Thank you so much for calling in and, you know, spending the time with us. Until next time. Bye-bye.